And so we get these stories in our mind. Where are these stories coming from? Stop the stories. Allow God to speak to you, and you speak not to yourself anymore, but you speak back to God. And quit telling yourself stories that are not even necessarily true. Get down to where the problem really lies. And he says, also, let God reconnect you to people. He says here in chapter 19, he talks about it in verse 15 through 18. He went out and anointed a king, anointed another king, and then anointed Elisha as his next prophet. He says, I want you to go out in ministry, ministering to one another, ministering to the people around you. Depressed people want to be alone. Don't be alone. Get out among people. Don't isolate yourself. Go out and minister to someone who was maybe well off than you are emotionally, physically, mentally. Go out and help somebody. I remember in my last church leading a guy to Christ, and I was discipling him for a while, mentoring him. And he became very down because the economy was tanking. He was a builder, and he was in a lot of trouble in his business. I said, well, come on and go visiting with me. So we jumped in the car, went visiting, and I listened to him the whole time that we were going. He just needed an ear to listen to him. Sometimes we need that. We got to the house, and in this particular home, unbeknownst to me, the young man who I was asked to visit just gotten home from the hospital, 11 years old, had cancer, and they had amputated his left leg. Just home from the hospital that day. He and his dad were sitting there, and we ministered to them, we prayed with them, we witnessed to them, shared Christ. And we got in the car. Jay didn't say anything. We were just quiet. About halfway home, he said, wow, you never know how little you're going through until you see the problems of someone else. He said, I don't have a problem. Not to compare to that young man, not to compare to that family. You go out and you embrace others.